I often get asked this question in the fall. People will call our show or write into our ministry and say, well, we're Christians, we have little kids, should we celebrate Halloween? Now, it's one thing if a church says, hey, we're doing a hallelujah or harvest outreach at this time, whatever they want to call it, some word with an H, and that night they invite people to the church and they do an outreach. Great. And I know of churches that people show up, they want to do something fun with their kids. They don't want to make the kids feel like you can't do this, you can't do this. So they show up and everyone dresses up as a biblical character or an animal from the Bible, and people have fun. Like, okay, fine, whatever. If you want to do that, be creative in that way. We're not competing with the world. We're just saying, hey, let them do what they do. We're going to do what we do. But the idea of dressing your kids up as ghouls and warlocks or some racy teen entertainer or whatever the thing is, and then going around the neighborhood like that, I personally have a problem with it, and our kids never participated in anything like that. You work it out for yourself, but Ephesians 5:11, Paul writes this, take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them. So just ask yourself, generally on Halloween, what movies are played during that season? Aren't they the killing, maiming, horror, sci-fi type movies that air at that time of the year? And then what type of outfits do people wear? Yeah, someone would dress up like the president or some other famous actor, actress, but most of it, or a lot of it, the skeletons, the vampires, the ghouls, where is that all coming from? And what does Satanists do at that time of the year? You might say, well, if you check this back, the history of it was a Christian event. Hey, today, as it's celebrated, this is actually a big time for Satanists. Talk to someone that came out of Satanism and find out what they put into spiritually, into the realm of darkness at this point. So to me, with our kids, just simple, we don't do this. We don't do this. We don't participate in it. And they grew up perfectly fine and well adjusted. That's my personal advice to you. You work it out for yourself between you and God.